Hey, how's it going? This is a segment I'm going to call Rob's Rants because, well, my name's Rob and this is going to be a kind of ranty thing. It's something I feel passionate about, so this whole section that I'm going to do is going to be something I feel passionate about, something I like, and I'm just basically going to talk about it. And, you know, some people say I rant when I talk about things, so hence the name. I've explained it too much already, but let's go. Okay, it's professional wrestling. Now, it gets a really bad name a lot of the time because people think, oh, you know, it's fake, it's all fake, you know, why even bother doing it, it's all fake. And that's the main thing I want to bring up, is fake. Like, people say, oh, I've said it a lot because people do say it a lot. People say, oh, wrestling's fake. Well, yeah, but I mean, you know, it kind of, if by fake you mean a lot of it's not real, or it's choreographed, and the results are, you know, predetermined, then yes, it's real. Just like, you know, EastEnders or Coronation Street or, you know, Doc Martin or basically any TV show, Downton Abbey, and literally any TV show is fake. It's not real. If you want real TV shows, go watch something like Big Brother, or watch, you know, professional sport or whatever. You know, that's what you want, so do that. But don't criticise wrestling for being fake when you watch stuff that is, you know, all fake, because wrestling isn't all fake. I mean, there's something which is called being stiff, and I know it's a rude word, sounds a bit dirty, kind of is. It's where the wrestlers, the athletes, if you will, because they are athletes, you know, I couldn't do the stuff they do, but half of you probably couldn't unless you're you know, train every day or whatever. They put their bodies through a lot. Anyway, they play it stiff, and basically when they hit you, they actually hit you really hard, and that's why people, you know, get broken bones. Well, some of it's from being careless, but that's why you see, like, their chests red as anything, and, you know, they do bleed occasionally. They're not meant to anymore in certain companies, but I'll probably get to that later. But they play stiff, and it actually hurts when they hit you. And sometimes some wrestlers like doing it, some don't. So it's kind of up to them if they do it. It's not disallowed or anything. And also that's just one example of it, you know, hurting and being real, if you were. Getting hit by a steel chair, or flying from, you know, about, I don't know, 6 feet, 7 feet up, and landing flat on your back onto, you know, a tiny thin bit of padding, about that much, probably not even that, sometimes literally just concrete. Now people can't do that without getting hurt, or landing on steel. You know, there's certain things, or when someone like the Big Show, who is like this huge 7 foot tall, like near 500-pound guy, who's literally put all his weight on one person. He's literally standing on your chest, you know, arms out, not touching it. That's real. Like, I couldn't cope with a normal sized person standing on me. So it does hurt. It is real, and I think people don't give enough respect to the profession of professional wrestling. And yes, it is predetermined, sometimes not until the day. Some people turn up, a lot of people, they turn up for a show because they tape television shows and they do live tapings, and they turn up to a show and the company will go, actually, sorry mate, you're not needed today, you just, you know, sit at the back or watch it, or you can go home. And that's quite depressing, really, because I know a lot of wrestlers that are just sat in the back most of the time, and, you know, this is their dream job, and they've got in the company and they're still not being used, which is pretty sad, really. But it is real. Like, people don't understand how much they put their bodies through. You can't get set on fire. You can't go through a table, even though it is pre-broken. It's still going to hurt you. Like, people don't understand this. This actually hurts people. These people are putting their bodies, their careers, their lives on the line. And yeah, that's from an advert. But it's true. That's what they do. And, you know, people need to respect them a little more. And that's basically what this video is about. Like, people calling out wrestling as not being real. And, you know, there is actually real wrestling. You know, there is, like, mat wrestling or UFC. You know, that's real. I find it very entertaining. And of course, some professional wrestlers who've done like Olympic stuff, like Kurt Angle, and I believe Jack Swagger and Dolph Ziggler have both, you know, done like All American Wrestling, which is basically it's like a school or college in America where they focus on wrestling as like the actual sport, and so they come out of that as champion or something. I don't know the whole certifications and all that stuff, but yeah, it is real, and yeah, it just gets on my nerves that people don't respect it a lot. So that's why I thought I'd make this video and stick up for the people that I like, the industry I care about. And I wanted to be a wrestler at one point, you know, I still slightly do, but I know that I would get absolutely destroyed out there. I walk into the edge of a table, or I'll stub my toe and I'll be in pain. I don't have a grand pain threshold, so it's probably not really for me. I'd love to do, you know, front flips, and I can, but, you know, put me on a trampoline, I'm amazing. But yeah, that's what this rant was about. I will try not to go over, because I end up ranting a lot, and, you know, taking up a lot of people's time. And so yeah, alright, thanks for listening, and if you like this, you know, check out my other videos. Don't know why I pointed there. Subscribe, there's a subscribe button down here, I believe, or this side, I don't know. Like, comment if you want me to talk about something you like, or give my opinion on stuff. I'm always happy to oblige in giving opinions. So yeah, thanks for listening, and see you next time, I guess.